Welcome to this episode of Giving Your Dog Its Best Life. This podcast is sponsored by Darford Dog Treats, naturally nutritious for tail wagging goodness. I'm Jeannine Smith, canine educator. We all love our fur babies and want to make the most of our years together. Join me as we discuss all sorts of ways to give your dog its best life. We'll cover a bunch of topics: health, training, challenges at different developmental stages, from puppyhood to crossing the Rainbow Bridge, and maybe just a little bit of storytelling centered in how deeply we love these amazing canines. If you enjoy the podcast, please like and subscribe. I would love to hear from you in the comments or via email at Jeannine@edupups.com. I'd love to hear topics you feel are important to your life with your pup. Together, we can speak, live, and love dog as we give your dog its best life. Hello there. July's podcast for giving your dog its best life is on fireworks strategies, how to help your dog handle those big loud booms. I would like to wish my Canadian neighbors a happy Canada Day, which is occurring on July 1st. And Americans, happy Independence Day, which is happening on July 4th. It's a big one for us, 250 years as a nation. So the odds are very good that there'll be more than a few fireworks displays. Fireworks make people ooh and ah with wonder, and they really are incredible. But for dogs, it makes them howl, hide, and shake because they literally hurt a dog's ears. Dogs can hear sounds 80 feet away, so way more sensitive than a human's, which can only hear up to 20 feet away. They hear way higher sounds, up to 65,000 hertz, where we humans can only hear to 20,000 hertz, which is why they can hear a dog whistle and we can't. Humans have 6 muscles in their ears. Dogs have 18. So they have really sensitive ears, and fireworks are not fun for them. What strategies can we use to help our dogs? Well, the first one is obvious. Can you physically get them away from the fireworks? Can you board away from any major displays, or take a drive out into the country and come back after the fireworks are done? You can purchase a thunder coat or a thunder shirt. These work like swaddling an infant or a weighted blanket. They basically apply pressure to the dog's torso. And this sustained pressure releases calming endorphins, lowering the heart rate and reducing the fight or flight response. A veterinarian can prescribe calming medications. There are also calming over-the-counter chews you can purchase at the pet store or online. And then another option is a pheromone diffuser like Adapto. Since a dog's primary sense is smell, diffusers can really help calm them down. The next strategy takes some time. You might need to use it a year from now, but you can play sounds on your phone or somewhere of tapes of thunderstorms or of fireworks, and you play them when the dog is eating. You start where they're quiet and kind of away from the dog, and you slowly increase the volume to where they're booming and so on, right by where the dogs are eating. It takes usually a few weeks to do that, to where the dog is desensitized to that noise. I'm really fortunate that my 4 Goldens were given the correct auditory desensitization during their developmental period of 3 to 5 weeks. A breeder should do what I just said. Play lots of noise, make noise, bang pans, shout, scream, whatever, as the puppies are eating, so that they just tune out the noise and they just realize noise is no big deal. I'm still eating. Life is good. But unfortunately, not everybody gets that chance, right? You can still help them by creating a safe haven. You could set up a comfortable doggy den, maybe a crate, fill it with blankets, their favorite stuffies, maybe a shirt of yours that's unwashed that has your smell, and cover them in the crate with a dark sheet or a blanket. You could place this den in an interior room like a bathroom. You can also play calming music, which is classical, or put the television on louder than expected, or use a fan for white noise to kind of drown out the fireworks. You can also distract with food. Maybe you get a lick mat or frozen Kongs, where the dog is so focused on trying to get the food out that that's really more important to them than the fact that there's this booming outside. Darfur dog treats have many delicious options to choose from. Like I said, I was a bigger fireworks fan when I didn't have dogs. But I think with some of these strategies, you can still enjoy them as a human and your dogs will be okay. I hope you, your family, and your friends enjoy the holiday celebrations, and these strategies help make it less stressful for your pups. Happy July, everybody. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Giving Your Dog Its Best Life, sponsored by Darfur Dog Treats. So many woofable options, oven-baked in small batches, filled with nutritional goodness. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe down below. I welcome your comments here or at Jeannine@edupups.com. Together, we can speak, live, and love dog as we give your dog its best life.